Chat. Another week, another dollar. Last week we didn't take no trades. We closed the trade from the week before and put us in profit 4% in the account. Now, it is currently 4 a.m. on Tuesday. I've been up since yesterday. Monday, I took a trade like yesterday still. I mean, did I follow the plan? Yes. I got stopped out. I'm up 4 a.m. currently editing, posting the video late. You see it there. But I got stopped out. I'm going to show you the position in a second. But I was going to do the trade update in the morning, but I said, Bonnet, I'm up now. Let me get it done. So, if you look at the charts, right, so last week, Friday, we had a nice break of this area and a retest. Now, do you know what's gonna? I know what's gonna happen. This is gonna drop tomorrow or later on today. I can just see it happening. I just know it. Boom. Down the 4 hour, we've come up. Had little rejections from Friday now. Monday morning comes, whatever. We're getting what we're getting. Go on the hour, I'm seeing, you know what? Nice rejection. Sometimes it doesn't need to go all the way and have a nice tap and it's got a long wick like this. I'm happy with it. Boom, it's broken down, broken structure. I don't even say it's broken structure. Did I follow my plan fully? I looked on the 30 minutes. I see there was a little, like a support resistance along here for this. Because if you extend it along here, you see it's been respected over here as well. So, you know me. I decided to wait. I entered off of the close of that 30-minute candle right here at 11:30. I've been doing this new little checklist system and adding up percentages, but I didn't get to do that today because I was out. And I took it while I was out, placed the trade on my phone, and boom. You can see price, we had a little bit of drawdown, then price started to fall. But by 7:30 p.m, what was that? I think I was picking my mum up from the airport. Boom. Just pulled back against us. And then in the night time, once the evening hit, boom, straight to stop loss. I ain't even mad. I just feel like this is a wick out and it's gonna drop. I feel like it's gonna drop tomorrow. And I'm contemplating whether I should get back in. If the opportunity presents itself, I'm gonna give myself one more chance taking that trade. If it don't hit, it don't hit. I'm just gonna have to call it a day. Because I'm currently down 2% for the week. The count is on 1.7 in profit because of after commissions and fees and whatnot. I said I was gonna risk 1.5% last week. I risked 2%. I was out. Shouldn't have even taken the trade, but it is what it is. Yes, guys. Morning. Late start. Well, not a late start of the day. I just started recording. I entered the trade just now. I missed I seen the entry get verified on this bullish piercing line candlestick right here. However, I wanted to see if it will pull back a little bit before me entering, which it did. I entered on that candle print there. Now I'm targeting these highs. 4 hours rejected nicely. It might play about a bit until about 1:30, but I need to go out. The trade's still valid. Now, GBP NZD, it still could do the drop. Very well could, but I don't want to get caught up in a trade and feel like I'm chasing a trade. Now, if this breaks underneath here now, then we could start looking to fully look to get in, but until then, I don't want it. I'm just looking at New Zealand CAD buys, and if this hits, we're live, and it'll be the same pair that passed us our phase, but took us out of drawdown, and hopefully, and as you can see, it took us out of drawdown. It was down here, 1 to 4.75, 1 to 4.57, 1 to 4.54 here. Hopefully all things go as well with following the trend. Keep it simple. But it's now Tuesday, 10:45 in the morning, and I'll keep you man updated throughout the day. Yeah, so this morning took a trade on it, New Zealand CAD. Took longs off of this area of interest. Came into it, rejected on the 4 hour multiple times. 1 hour had a, what they call this, bullish piercing line. Had another one here. I said, you know what? It was making sense to me. 30-minute engulfing. Entered. Stop loss placement on point again. That's 2 for 2. I must actually, no, I'm lying because I got stopped out yesterday. But the New Zealand CAD trade, this exact same pair last 2 weeks ago, I was 2 pips away from stop loss. Same thing again today. Now, if we can hit TP on this trade, we passed the account. Even though we lost the trade yesterday. So hopefully we can get some nice volume tomorrow and just push off of this engulfing. It might be retesting this little resistance / support here, but ain't nothing crazy. If it comes back towards break even, I'm gonna have to see how it behaves. It is rejecting this resistance nicely. It came up and literally wicked us out by, I'd say, 10 pips. Yeah, by 10 pips, literally, is what it is. Now, 1 hour, I'm seeing my favorite reversal pattern of all time. Head and shoulders on the 1 hour time frame. Now, if this was to be at 8 a.m. in the morning and I had one nice bearish engulfing candle here, we full pulled that. But it's not. So I'm gonna wait till the morning, see if this does anything that looks interesting, and if it does, we get involved. If not, but when I get back to you in the morning and we see how it goes. Bro, what is this? What is this, bro? Guys are rage baiting me, swear to God, bro. They're just trying to perplex my tranquility. Do you understand? And it's like, if I was wrong, I'd hear it. Like, take me out and keep going. I'd be fine with it. Bro, look at that. It's like my stop loss had a magnet and it just said, yeah, let me just attract you. Look. I don't know. It's like my stop loss had a magnet. Less than a whole pip. And it shot straight back up to my entry. See me a year ago, I would have done the mad thing. But staying cool, calm and collected. It is what it is, isn't it? It actually is what it is. If I get another entry in on it, on everything I love, I'm getting back in this trade. We're down 0.5% on the account now. Took 2% else this week. Bearing in mind, both of them were wick outs. This is a wick out here, and this was a wick out here. Bro, you just gotta accept it. It is what it is. Alright, cool. Now, before I go, I was just looking at some of these other pairs I've been looking at for the week. This pair, ideally I was looking for buys off of here on Monday. Never gave me it, but it is pulling back. It is retesting, and I do like the look of it. Now, if I get into this trade, look, 61.8%, perfect. It probably won't be today. It'll probably be a tomorrow trade. Because do I think this is going to turn around and come all the way back up on the daily time frame and leave a fat wick like that? Chances are it's not going to do that. Chances are it's going to close out down here with a bit of a rejection. Tomorrow, little pullback, give me an entry, and boom, by the end of the week, we're live. Because, man, I can't believe this one. But, yeah, look at that. And watch, it's going to fly to take profit. I'm telling you. But if that's the case, I want to be involved in this trade. This trade is looking like it's more clean in my eyes anyways. Less noise. See, it's valid. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Yeah, it's got a couple of rejections off of here. So we're gonna enter it hopefully tomorrow, and then see how it goes. This what? Today's Wednesday though. I'm gonna see how New York behaves. If not, probably tomorrow still. Yeah, I doubt it's gonna do the move till tomorrow. But yeah, I was looking. I seen it here and I wanted to see a little pullback, because remember last night I was saying about the head and shoulders, the entry. If I had entered last night out of session, I would have been stopped out, because I would have had my stops above here. Then I would have been down again. It's just dumb. But this started the move. It had a pullback, but it wasn't really a pullback I'd want to see. I want to see a proper pullback. And like, it touched it at 7, this red line. But EuroCAD, mark my words, I'm gonna headlock it. Unless, to be fair, if this breaks and touches this red line here, this breaks above the structure point, comes back and gives me another valid entry, I'll more than likely enter still. It's either between these two right now. Waiting for this to pull back for us. We're not involved in this anymore. This been waiting for. This was a wick out. This was more than likely a wick out as well, if I'm being honest. It's probably a wick out, but I'm gonna wait. I'm gonna make sure my psychology resets, and before I make any dumb decisions, we've got roughly about down 2% from the starting balance of the account basically, which could be worse. It's annoying, but could be worse. We're taking 3 trades this week. 1, 2, and 3. All of them have taken L's, whereas 2 of them were just wick outs, and 1 of them was an actual loss so far. Game's the game. On to the next. So I'm literally just sat here, 9 p.m. What was it? Wednesday, 28th of January. 3 trades taken this week. 3 L's handed to me. And they're not L's where I'm just completely wrong. That's what's getting. Let's look at the screen. Not one. This is the first trade I took Monday. You know what? Wick out. My fault. Should have had the stops a bit higher. Is what is. But you know what? Alright, on to the next trade. What did I take next? New Zealand CAD. This time my stops were in a very valid position. They were under the lows here after this rejection, and then a 4-hour engulfed that rejection. We had a little pullback, got in, boom. No, came out this morning and then decided that I wanted to wick me out by about 3 pips. Cool. And it's pushing, bearing in mind it's 9 p.m. Why is it pushing? Who knows? Hopefully. And then if we look at this pair now, New Zealand CAD, this is the second pair I took this week. It's 9 p.m. and it's pushing. Break, retest, and start to engulf, but I'm not thinking it's going to do much because the market's going to close in less than an hour. Or at this point, the market was going to close in about 3 hours, so volume should be dying down. But anyways, 2 trades, wick out. I wasn't wrong. I just was unfortunate. Now, I took 1 trade today. It wasn't impulsive, like it was on my watch list, but I done it through my phone. I should have slightly sat down and calculated everything, but game's the game. I was confident in the trade regardless, hence why I took the trade. I'm 0 for 3 this week, and they took me out on some foolishness on every single. This. Oh, let me go to this one. This trade alone right now, if I was still in this position over here, from here, the account would have been passed. All I needed was a 1 to 2. You know what? You can't get mad at life. You gotta take these on the chin. Like, and I was at least thinking, you know what? It's doing. Let me get like a retest of the round psychological. No, didn't give it to me at all. So now I'm just here now I'm down 2% on the account because I was up 4% at the beginning of the week. 3 trades lost, all at 2% risk. Minus 2% on the account now, and it's like, oh, see these ones here. These are the ones that play with your brain. These are the ones that get to you because it's like you was right about the direction. Even the entries weren't bad. This one here, stop loss was in the right place. I just got taken out. Even with this trade I got taken out today, even if I left a bit of breathing room, this still would have probably taken me out because I'm not going to have my entry all the way up here and have my stop 50 pips down to only make 71 pips. It didn't make sense from risk to reward standpoint. I had a 32 pip stop for a 73 pip win, 1 to 2.27, which is making sense. Alright, cool. 7:30. We're now in. If we hit stop loss, we hit stop loss. If not, game is the game now. The position's looking alright still. This 4 hour can close like up here. Hopefully we get some bullish volume in London. But let's see. I'm gonna keep you updated. I was just smacking my breakfast, right? Had some porridge and some banana. Come back to the charts. It's not looking good. Now, so I just come back, right? I was eating my breakfast and whatnot. It's 9:54. It is 6 minutes of this 4 hour closes. It's not looking good, lads. It's not. Now, we're about 4 pips away from stop loss. And in reality, that's more than likely what's going to happen now. Was it a bad position? I wouldn't say it was bad. Was it the best? Probably not. But life, we just got to reevaluate what's going on. Yeah, so right now, I'm going to go to the gym and bury my sorrows there. I'm going to see you in a bit. If it don't hit stop loss, it don't hit stop loss. If it does, that's what I'm expecting right now. But later. Yes, guys. It's now Sunday, end of the week, right? I know you ain't heard from me probably, I think, since Thursday when I was in the gym. Blood, I didn't pick up a camera, I didn't come back to the charts. I rubbed out slightly. Now, if you want to look at the charts now, you can see, yeah, I took my entry. Was the trade a bit forced? Should I have waited for a bit more of a better confirmation? Probably now. I'm looking at it after the fact. But we took this loss. It happens. So for last week, that's what? 1, 2, 3, 4 L's. I think it was 4 L's or something like that. And 3 of them, they wicked out and they went into profit and almost hit take profit. But then by the end of the week, they reversed. Now, this one, I think my psychology started to play up. And I'm thinking, cool. This week I've had 3 trades take me out, wake me out and go. So me, I don't know why I done it. I broke the trading plan. I said, alright, cool. Let me extend my take profit a little bit as it got close to my take. Not my take profit, sorry, my stop loss. And I extended it. Boom. Thinking, yeah, it's going to come down. Would have hit my stop loss and come back up. I was wrong. I extended it. Took a bigger L. Rookie mistake, by the way. I don't understand why I done that. I think my psychology just got put in the blender. After 3 trades back to back, it happened within the same week. So last week it was up 4% on the account. I risked 2% on each trade. Trade 1, stop loss, 2% down. Trade 2, stop loss, that's now 4%. Trade 3, that's now 6%. Trade 4, 8%, but I extended it so it came up to about 3%. I lost. Then guess what? To top off the week, cherry on the top of that. blood, I done the worst thing you could have done next. I said, yeah, bonnet. I'm looking on my phone trying to find something. Saying, no, not even looking. I was looking at our next trade. And I said, oh, this might can, yeah. Then I said, let me put a little change on it. Boom, fling a little something. And I know I'm not supposed to do this, by the way. This is revenge trading, and it's the last thing you want to do. Because it's just going to suck your money. But regardless, plan's broken. Taking this second trade now. And we've lost. So, we're down about 9% on the account last week, which is ridiculous. Ridiculous. That I feel sick saying that. 9% in a week. Across 4 or 5 trades, it averages out to the same amount of risk. But bro, it's dumb, man. It's dumb. So right now we're starting the week next week back with the same position we was at 2 weeks ago. Some joke thing still, but I'm in two minds. I don't know if I'm gonna try and be conservative to try to preserve the account, or continue with the same risk and then make it not really affect my risk to reward. Because if I was to then drop my risk to, I don't know, 1% or even 0.5% now, and I hit a 1 to 3 compared to, I don't know, I'm just gonna figure that out. But for sakes of the video, I might keep it at 2%, because if it hits, it hits, and I'm following the plan regardless. So yeah, this week was not a good week, boys and girls. Not good at all. But Thursday it happened. I walked away from the markets. I said, yeah, love, you're not getting me down anymore. Then Friday came, I didn't even touch the charts. Saturday, mind off it. And Sunday, we're back to it now. New week, fresh start. I've had time to reflect and whatnot. I reflected. Is what it is. I don't feel like I'm going to go into the week thinking, right, I need to make back this. Nah, I'm just going to go in, trade my trades, trade the market, whatever it gives me. Boom. Take it as it is. But lads, we're down on the account again. Not by 1%, not by 2%. I think maybe about 3-4%. Dumb, it's dumb. But love, I'm gone. See you next week. Love.